Part 2, The Making of a Scientist. We have seen that how Richard Bright's mother, she gifted him a book, The Travel uh, of Monarch X, and that opened a great chapter for Bright, and we'll see what happens afterwards. At the end of the book, readers were invited to help study butterfly migrations. They were asked to tag butterflies for research by Dr. Frederick A. Urquhart of the University of Toronto, Canada. So, at the end of the book, the readers were invited to help study butterfly migrations, and they were asked to put a tags. Now, tags are, you see what's a tag? A tag is a label attached to something for purpose of identification or give other information. So they were asked to put a tag to the butterflies for research by Dr. Frederick A. Urquhart of the University of Toronto, Canada. Ebright's mother wrote to Dr. Urquhart, and soon Ebright was attaching light adhesive tags to the wings of monarchs. And soon Ebright he started attaching light adhesives. Adhesive is sticking substance with a tag to the wings of these monarchs, butterflies. Anyone found a tagged butterfly was asked to send the tag to Dr. Urquhart. और कोई भी जिससे भी वो टैग बटरफ्लाई मिलता था वो इट वॉज रिटन देयर टू सेंड दैट टैग टू डॉक्टर Urquhart. The butterfly collecting season around reading lasts 6 weeks in late summer. If you're going to chase them one by one, you won't catch many. So the next step for Ebright was to raise a flock of butterflies. उसने क्या किया group of butterflies को ही raise किया. He would catch a female monarch, take her eggs, raise them in his basement area अपने घर के basement में नीचे जो होता है rooms के through their life cycle from egg to caterpillar to pupa to adult butterfly. Then he would tag the butterflies wings and let them go. उसके बाद वो उस पर टैग लगाते थे और उनको छोड़ देते थे. For several years his basement was home to thousands of monarchs in different stages of development. Now you see the number and kinds of butterflies collected in 6 weeks. Now 6 weeks में उन्होंने gossamer winged को 8 ही collected. Wood nymphs and satyrs there were 2. Brush footed 10. Whites and sulfurs 3. Monarch and snout 1. So this was in first 6 weeks. Eventually, I began to lose interest in tagging butterflies. And he says that lastly, he began to lose interest in that. It's tedious and there's not much feedback, Ebright said. Ebright ने उसके बाद कहा कि वो बड़ा tedious job था, dull काम था और उनको कोई feedback भी नहीं मिला. In all the time I did it, he laughed. Only 2 butterflies I had tagged were recaptured and they were not more than 75 miles from where I lived. और कहते हैं उस टैग करने के बाद only 2 butterflies they were recaptured and they were not more than 75 miles कि ही अंदर अंदर वो मिल गए उनको. Then in the 7th grade, now comes his 7th grade when he was in 7th class, he got a hint of what real science is when he entered a county science fair and lost. So in the 7th grade, he entered this fair and he lost also. It was really a sad feeling to sit there and not get anything while everybody else had won something. और उन्हें लगा कि वहाँ पे जो competitions थे उसमें उन्हें ही कुछ नहीं मिला. Bright said his entry was slides of frog tissues which he showed under a microscope. He realized the winners had tried to do real experiments, not simply make a neat display. और वहाँ पे जाकर उनको रियलाइज़ हुआ कि जो विनर्स हैं वो कुछ रियल एक्सपेरिमेंट्स कर रहे हैं. नॉट ओनली दे आर शोइंग द स्लाइड्स और डिस्प्लेज. डिस्प्ले मीन्स शो. ऑलरेडी द कॉम्पिटिटिव स्पिरिट दैट ड्राइव्स रिचर्ड ब्राइट वॉज अपीयरिंग. और अब जो कॉम्पिटिटिव स्पिरिट थी उनके अंदर वो सामने आने लगी. आई न्यू that for the next year's fair I would have to do a real experiment, he said. The subject I knew most about was the insect world. I had been doing in the past several years, and he knew the subject also. वो किस में real experiment करेंगे? Insects पर, क्योंकि in the past several years he has been doing the work on butterflies. So he wrote to Dr. Urquhart for ideas, and back came a stack of suggestions for experiments. और Dr. Urquhart had sent him a stack. Stack means many suggestions for experiments. Those kept Ebright busy all through high school and led to prize projects in county and international science fairs. And not only in the county fair, but international science fairs, he got many prizes. For his 8th grade project, Ebright tried to find the cause of a viral disease that kills nearly all monarch caterpillars every few years. And when he came to the 8th class, he tried to find the cause कि इतनी सारी जो मोनाक्स हैं वो कौन सी डिजीज़ है, वायरल डिजीज़, why they die. A bride thought the disease might be carried by a beetle. और उन्होंने सोचा शायद ये जो डिजीज़ है वो बीटल से होती है. बीटल भी एक इंसेक्ट होता है. He tried raising caterpillars in the presence of beetles. I didn't get any real result, he said, but I went ahead and showed that I had tried the experiment. This time I won. Though he raised the caterpillars in the presence of beetles, and he found that no, did not die because of the beetles. और कहते हैं कि he went ahead and he showed that he did some real experiment, and that time he won. The next year, his science fair project was testing the theory that viceroy butterflies copy monarchs. और next year का उनका जो science का project था county fair में वो था, he wanted to test the theory that viceroy butterflies, a kind of butterfly, they copy the monarchs. वो monarchs को copy करती हैं, imitate करती हैं. The theory was that viceroys look like monarchs because monarchs don't taste good to birds. Viceroys on the other hand do taste good to birds. और वो ये जानना चाहते थे वो कैसे अलग अलग होती हैं. So the more they look like monarchs, the less likely they are to become birds' dinner. जितना वो मोनार्क जैसी लगती हैं इतना ही वो बर्ड्स उनको कम पसंद करती हैं. Now see, this is the difference between how is the monarch butterfly, that is the top one, different from the viceroy butterfly which is at the bottom. देखो कितना शेप में फ़र्क है. A bride's project was to see whether in fact birds would eat monarchs. He found that a starling is a bird, would not eat ordinary bird food. It would eat all the monarchs it could get. A bride said later research by other people showed that viceroys probably do copy the monarch. This project was placed first in the zoology division and third overall in the county science fair. So this was also, he won the third prize in the county science fair, and this was the first place it occurred in the got in the zoology division. In his second year in high school, Richard Bright began this research that led to his discovery of an unknown insect, hormone. Indirectly, it also led to his new theory on the life of cells. Now, by the time he came in the second year in the high school, he began the research which led to the great discovery about insect hormone. And indirectly, it also led to his new theory. Now, that was on the base on the life of cells. The question he tried to answer was simple. What is the purpose of the 12 tiny gold spots on the monarch pupa? वो जानना चाहते थे जो टाइनी छोटे छोटे गोल्ड स्पॉट्स मोनार्क प्यूपा पे होते हैं उनका पर्पस क्या है. Everyone assumed that spots were just ornamental. सबने ये मान लिया था. Assume means they just accepted कि these spots are nothing बस showy. They are just designs, ornamental हैं. A bride said, but Dr. Urquhart didn't believe it. But Dr. Urquhart ने उसको नहीं माना. To find the answer, Ebright and another excellent science student first had to build a device that showed that the spots were producing a hormone necessary for the butterfly's full development. Or Ebright or one more science student, they built a device and that showed that these spots were very very important because they produced some hormone which was necessary for the full development of the butterfly, and they were not just ornamental. So this is all in my second video. Thank you.